Hello everyone, let us continue to solve IIT JAM MS 2023 questions, and here is question number 1. So the question number 1 here states that let M is equals to a 3 cross 3, that is symmetric matrix, and if a non-zero vector X is X comma Y comma Z transpose, right? So it's a column matrix, belongs to R cube, satisfies M 6X is equals to X, then a subspace of R cube that contains the vector X is what? Okay, so we have to find out the condition here. So first thing first, so let us start with, first let's write down the matrix that we are given. That is 1 minus 1 0 minus 1 2 minus 1 0 minus 1 1. So let us first find out the eigenvalue. So for that we need to find out the characteristic equation. So first of all here the determinant in order to find out the eigenvalue, in order to find out the characteristic equation, will be 1 minus lambda minus 1 0 minus 1 2 minus lambda minus 1 0 minus 1 1 minus lambda. Now the determinant should be, this is basically our a minus I lambda is equals to 0, right? So a minus I lambda, this should be 0, the determinant, sorry. The characteristic equation is the determinant of these is equals to 0. So that is basically we get here minus 1 is equals to 0. So here we have to solve this. It is 1 minus lambda square into 2 minus lambda is equals to 1. Just a minute. Sorry, there is a mistake. Let us just solve this again. So that is 1 minus lambda into, so let's just multiply here, that is 2 minus 2 lambda minus lambda plus lambda square, minus minus plus 1 again into this becomes minus 1 plus lambda 0. So let's just leave it as it, and this is 0 again. So this is equals to 0. Now let us solve this. So we get here 1 minus lambda. We have, so here if you take the middle term, this is so obvious that 2 common, so 1 minus lambda, minus lambda, take it as common, so again 1 minus lambda, and here we have minus 1, so again 1 minus lambda. This is equals to 0, right? This is equals to 0. Now so here if we take 1 minus lambda as common, so what do we get? So here we have taken 1 minus lambda as common, so here we have 2 minus lambda, and this is minus 1. This is equals to 0 again. This is 1 minus lambda, and 2 minus 1 is 1 minus lambda is equals to 0. That is 1 minus lambda whole square is equals to 0. So obviously we get lambda is equals to 1. So the eigenvalue is 1. Now if I put the eigenvalue 1 here, so if the eigenvalue of m is 1, then m to the power 6 will be m, correct? So I can write down, since the eigenvalue of since the eigenvalue of the matrix M is 1, therefore m to the power 6 is m. So therefore m to the power 6x is equals to x, that is mx is equals to x. Now I know that x is equals to transpose of x, y, z, right? So I can write down what is my M matrix. M matrix is, okay, let's go down, up, scroll up. That is 1 minus 1 0 minus 1 2 minus 1 1 minus 1 0 minus 1. Okay. We have to check it again. 1 minus 1 0 minus 1 2 minus 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 and 0 1 1. Let's see which one is minus. that is minus 1. The second term. Yes. So we have our M matrix and multiplied by x, y, z, that is the X matrix, that is the transpose, which is also equals to x, y, z. So if you multiply this, what do we get? X minus y is equals to x. This is equation 1. What else? X minus x plus 2y minus z is equals to y. What else? 0 minus y plus z is equals to z. Okay. Now from number 1, this is very clear that from 1 this is very clear that y is equals to 0. And if I put y is equals to 0, then what do we get here? Not here, sorry. If I put y is equals to 0 here, right? Yes, sorry, in the second equation. So if I put y is equals to 0 in the second equation, then the second equation can be written as, what can we write? So this is 0, this is also 0. Basically x plus z is equals to 0. This is what we get. So we have y is equals to 0 and x plus z is equals to 0. Let us see if we have these two conditions in the following options that we have, right? So here option 1, x is equals to 0, no, we need y is equals to 0. We have, yes, we have y is equals to 0, and that is only one case, because this is not true, and with y is equals to 0 we have x plus z is equals to 0. So definitely option B is the correct answer. So the next question is question number 8, right? Okay, let us zoom in the question. Right. So here we are given 3 events. Okay, let us draw the set diagram here. Suppose this is our universal set and we have 3 sets, E1, E2 and E3. Okay, E1, E2, E3. Now this is E1 intersection E3. This is E1 intersection E2, and this is E2 intersection E3. So we have to find out then among the following events, E1 and E2 and E3, the probability that at least 2 events occur. At least 2 events occur means this. Either of this should occur. So this plus this plus this is what we have to find out. But when I am actually from this figure, when I am adding this and this, so you can see that this portion is getting added more than once. So the formula will be, so in order to find out this probability that at least 2 event occurs, that should be probability of E1 intersection E2 plus probability of E1 intersection E3 plus probability of E2 intersection E3. Now when we are taking these occurrence, that is this part and this part, then this is getting repeated twice. So I have to subtract 2 into probability of E1 intersection E2 intersection E3. Now that is our formula, and if we calculate, we will get our answer. So let us find out our answer. So P of E1 intersection E2 is 1 by 4. E1 intersection E3 is equals to 1 by 5. And E2 intersection E3 is also 1 by 5. Minus 2 into 1 by 6. Okay. So 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So this is equals to, so this is 25, 4 into 4 is 100, into 3 is 300. Sorry, let's not take 300 here, let us take the LCM of 4553. So the LCM of 4553 is very clear here. This is 5, so 20 and 360, that is 60. LCM is 60. Now 60 of here is 4, so that means this is 15 plus 4 plus 4 plus 20. So that is sorry, this is minus, right? And this is 12, correct. So now this is fine. 4 15s are 60, 5 12s are 60, 5 12s are 60, and this is 3 into 20 are 60. Yes. So now if we calculate, what do we have? 24 plus 15. 24 plus 15 is 49 minus 20 by 60. Sorry, this is 39. 39 minus 20 by 60. So this is 9 and this is 19. 19 by 60. So the answer is 19 by 16. The probability of two events occurring together, or that is either two of them. So that is 19 by 60. Do we have? Yes, the answer is C. The next question in front of us is, we are given a variable y which follows F distribution with degree of freedom 4 and 2. So this is V1 comma V2. So we have to find this. So first of all, let us write down the F distribution, that is probability of y, where this follows F distribution with F distribution with degree of freedom V1 comma V2. So this is equals to V1 by V2 to the power V1 by 2 into y to the power V1 by V2 minus 1 divided by beta of V1 by 2 comma V2 by 2 into 1 plus y to the power V1 plus V2 by 2. This is our formula for F distribution. Now that we are given y is this less than equals to 2. So we have to find out, we can find out, so probability of y less than equals to 2 is equals to 1 minus p of y greater than 2. That is equals to 1 minus integration of 2 to infinity and this F distribution. So how can I write this F distribution? V1 by V2. So our V1 here is 4 and V2 here is 2. So let us put the values then. V1 by V2, that is 4 by 2. So this is 2 by 2 square. Y to the power V1 by V2 is 2 minus 1, so 1. So this is as it is, by beta of this is 4 by 2, so 2 comma 1 into 1 plus y. This is 6 by 2, so this is q dy. So this is what it stands. Now let us simplify this constant terms, that is 1 minus, this is 4 by beta 2 comma 1 and integration of 2 to infinity y dy by 1 plus y whole cube. Correct? Now beta of 2 1, using the formula of beta, that is the gamma 2 comma 1 by gamma 3, we get so here beta 2 minus 1, the value is basically half. So 1 minus 4 by half. So 4 by half, instead of writing that, let me write down 8. So 1 minus 8 integration of 2 to infinity y dy by 1 plus y whole cube. Now so we have to use substitution method to find the integration of this value. So let right here we have 2y actually. Yeah. So let 1 plus 2y is equals to t, or y is equals to t minus 1 by 2, or dy by dt is equals to half. or dy is equals to dt by 2. So now that we have got this, let us put the values here. So 1 minus 8 of integration 2 to infinity y is t minus 1 by 2 by 1 plus 2y is t cube, and we have dt by 2, so here is 2, so 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, so that is we have 1 minus 4 2 to infinity t minus 1 by 2 t cube dt. So if we simplify this, we have 1 minus 4 2 to infinity 1 by 2 t square dt minus 1 by 2 t cube dt. Now let us take these two here, so that is get this, and here this is 2 ones, sorry, and here it is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, so we have 1 minus 2 2 to infinity. Now this is t minus 2 dt minus t minus cube dt, right? Integration, of course. So 1 minus 2. Oh, also we have to change the values here, right? Sorry. That is when y is equals to 2, so t is equals to 5, right? Because it is your 5 minus, like from here, y is equals to 1 plus 2y is equals to t. So obviously when this is y is 2, so 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, t should be 5, and when it is infinity, t is also infinity. That if y is infinity, t is equals to infinity. So basically this range should shift from 5 to infinity. Okay, right. The interval is now changed from 5 to infinity. So here we have 5 to infinity. Okay, let's not write it here because we are taking the derivative now, integration now. So here we have t minus 2 plus 1, so t minus 1 by minus 1 within the intervals 5 to infinity, minus this is t minus 2 by minus 2 within the interval 5 to infinity. Okay, so now we have 1 minus 2 here, and here, so this is infinity, let it be. So here we are going to use minus minus plus, so 5 to the power minus 1. Again here minus minus plus, this is minus 2 plus, and 1 over minus here, so 5 minus 2 by 2. Okay, so now this is 1 minus 2 into 1 by 5 minus 1 by 2 into 5 square. So let us take 1 minus 2 by 5 as common. So here we have 1 minus 1 by 10. So that is 1 minus 2 by 5 into 9 by 10. Right? So that is we have 50 minus 18 by 50. That is equals to 112. So that is 32 by 50. So this is 2 16s are and 2 25s are, and right, so this is basically 0.6 something, right? That is 25 under 25, 25 zeros are point, so there is 0. So 25 6 jar 6 5s are 30, right? 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12, 13, 14, 15. That is 150. So we have 10 here and 100. So 0.64. So the answer is 0.64. So let us check the options. Yes, that is the correct option is C. Let us have a look. Let us have a look at the question number 5 from the paper. So we are given x1, x2 then be a sequence of identical independent distributed random variable having uniform distribution 0 1, that is mean 0 and variance 1. So let y be a random variable having the distribution function g. Suppose that, so this is y, say this is y. So probability of y less than equals to x is equals to g of x is given. Now you have to find out variance of y. So variance of y is equals to variance of x1 plus x2 plus dot 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 plus xn. Sorry, this is not dot dot, this is 3 variables over here, right? x1, x2 and xn by 4. So this is equals to let us take out the constant. So we have 1 by 16 here. Now variance of x1 plus x2 plus xn. Now as we know that these are independent and identically distributed, so that means this is basically vx1 plus vx2 plus vxn. Since these are independent and they are identical, that means we can write it down as 3 by 16 into variance of x. Now for the distribution of x, which is uniformly distributed with 0 mean and 1 variance, so here I can write down this is 1. That means the answer is 3 into 1 by 16, and this is basically 1 by 12 into 12. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, so 1 by 64. So do we have 1 by 64? Yes. Option D is the correct answer.